Top 10 Palm Beach Mansions. Palm Beach is one of the most luxurious localities in the United States. Sandy beaches and crystal clear waters mark the beauty of this special place. The Palm Beach has been the home of the rich and famous of the world for a long time. Hence, it is no surprise that Palm Beach is filled with luxurious mansions which redefine opulence. With rich histories and an amazing present, these mansions are true real estate gems. Welcome to Profits of Success, and today we bring you the list of the top 10 Palm Beach mansions. Are you ready for this opulence-filled ride? Because we certainly are. And trust you don't want to miss out on mansion number 1. It is truly spectacular. Let's get started. Coming in at number 10, we have Second Palmetto. This mansion was first built in 1930 for Joseph Widener, a Philadelphia industrialist, horseman, and the founder of Hialeah Racetrack. Costing $2.5 million, it took 450 workers and 8 months to build the 60,000 square foot mansion. The property is built in the Italian Renaissance style and boasts of a 50-foot long living room and a 16th century carved ceiling. Netscape co-founder James Clark purchased the mansion for $11 million in 1999. It was in a shabby condition by then, but he majorly renovated it. You can imagine the current value of the mansion through this next fact. Clark actually listed the property for $137 million. If you thought this mansion was amazing, wait till we get to pick number 1. You would truly be mind blown. At number 9, we have CASA APAVA. This property was once part of the historic Blossom Bingham Estate dating to 1894. The estate's palm garden was so thick that a 1970 architectural survey of the property reported that sunlight did not reach the ground. The mansion features 7 bedrooms and 18 baths. It was owned by Ron Perelman, the Revlon boss, in the early 2000s. He then sold it in 2004 to Virginia homebuilder Dwight Scharf for $70 million. Back then, this was the highest price ever paid for residential real estate in the US. In 2015, hedge funder Paul Tudor Jones II paid a total of $116 million for the house and an adjacent property, thus creating an ocean-to-lake estate. At number 8, we have Mar-a-Lago. This 58-bedroom Spanish, Moorish, Portuguese, Venetian palace was originally constructed in 1927. The mansion has magnificent architecture with boatloads of Italian stone, approximately 36,000 antique Spanish and Portuguese tiles, old marble floors, and roof tiles from Cuba. The living room's 30-foot-tall gold-leafed ceiling is a copy of the famous thousand-wing ceiling in the Accademia Museum in Venice. 600 workers were involved in the construction of the mansion. In 1985, it was purchased for $10 million by Donald Trump. The estate then featured 33 bathrooms, 3 bomb shelters, and a 9-hole golf course. 10 years later, he converted it to a private club with a spa, tennis and croquet courts, a new ballroom, and beach club. It became the Southern White House following Trump's presidential inauguration in 2016. Before we continue, subscribe to Profits of Success and ring the bell icon for more updates on the latest uploads. Let's get back to the video. At number 7, we have Casa Nana. This beautiful mansion features 2-story Venetian-style loggias and an open circular stairwell. The living room contains a circa 1550 fireplace that King Henry II of France had made for his mistress, Diana de Poitiers. The fireplace's engraved double Ds refer to her, and the H above stands for the king. In addition to the original circular stair tower leading to an oceanfront master suite, the 30,000 square foot estate has 9 bedrooms, 14 baths, and a movie theater with tiered seating for 12. The mansion was owned in the late 1990s and early 2000s by Bud Paxson, founder of Paxson Communications, and his wife Marla. The couple hosted a fundraiser for George W. Bush's presidential campaign in 2000 at the Casa Nana mansion, before selling it furnished for $30.25 million in 2003. At number 6, we have CIELITO LINDO. The CIELITO LINDO mansion was one of the largest of Palm Beach Jazz Age palazzos. This 45,000 square foot little bit of heaven was originally sequestered in the midst of 16 ocean-to-lake acres. It was built in 1927 by Marion Sims Wyeth for dime store heiress Jessie Woolworth Donahue. The Arts and Decoration magazine featured this 135-room mansion and termed it one of the finest Hispanic American houses in the land of magical dwellings, Palm Beach. The magazine especially commended the distinctive Moorish brickwood and wooden window grills of the mansion. However, in 1948, after the suicide of her husband Playboy James Donahue, Jessie sold the house to developers who built Kings Road straight through her former living room while subdividing the mansion into 5 still sizable homes. So large was the original mansion that one of these smaller homes still contained 20 rooms and retained the name CIELITO LINDO. At number 5, we have Luana. The Luana Mansion is another Misner-designed villa. It was constructed in 1919. It is quite incredible that Dr. Mehmet Oz and his wife Lisa are only the second family to own this romantic beach property. The mansion, on 150 feet of oceanfront, with 12 bedrooms and a graceful Venetian-style stairway on one side of the courtyard, was part of a huge land parcel once owned by the Phipps family. Built for Gurney Munn, who was married to Mary Louie Wanamaker of the Philadelphia department store family, the house remained in their extended family for nearly a century. The Oz family purchased it in 2015 for $18 million from Munn Wanamaker heiress Christina de Arie Noble. At number 4, we have El Solano. The El Solano was supposed to be Addison Misner's own abode. Set in a tangled beach jungle in 1919, he sold it to persuasive Harold S. Vanderbilt, who had Misner add a large new living room and swimming pool. The mansion was a top society party destination in the 1960s and 70s, when it was owned by John Jock and Brownie McLean. It was also the scene of raunchy photo shoots for Hustler magazine when Brownie unknowingly rented the estate to the magazine's publisher, Larry Flint. McLean sold the estate to John Lennon and his wife Ono, who vacationed there for about 2 weeks one winter, but never formally moved in. Ono renovated the house after John Lennon's death and then sold it for $3.15 million. The El Solano mansion has come to be known as the Lennons' home. The mansion sold again for $23 million in 2016. The El Solano mansion is a part of the Palm Beach house lore. Running in at number 3, we have El Sarmiento. The Jazz Age mansion, with its 32 rooms in antique Spanish styles, was built by Addison Misner in 1923 for Anthony J. Drexel Biddle Jr., who was married to tobacco heiress Mary Duke. In the early 1990s, a New York designer termed the 16,000 square foot El Sarmiento mansion as being architecturally vandalized. This transformation, in which 14 small bedrooms became 6 large suites, earned El Sarmiento its first Ballinger Award from the Palm Beach Preservation Foundation in 1991. In 1998, energy tycoon David Koch paid $10.5 million for the estate. He and his wife Julia embarked on a $12 million restoration, which included incorporating the house next door to create a playhouse for their 3 children as well as staff quarters. The renovation, which expanded the home to 30,000 square feet, won the Preservation Foundation's 2008 Ballinger Award. Coming in at number 2, we have Estee Lauder House. The Estee Lauder Mansion was originally constructed by Marion Sims Wyeth in 1938 for Mrs. Frances A. Shaughnessy. This neoclassical oceanfront property changed ownership in 1964. The new owners, a couple, used to visit Palm Beach in December each year, staying until April. Their son, Leonard Lauder, and his late wife Evelyn completed a renovation which won the Ballinger Award for Preservation in 1999. And at the top spot, we have the Kennedy Estate. Originally named La Guerrida, this 11-bedroom mansion was built by Addison Misner in 1923. In 1933, Joe Kennedy purchased it for $120,000. This was the mansion where newly elected John F. Kennedy chose his cabinet and worked on his inaugural address. Its oceanfront lawn hosted the famous Kennedy football games. After her husband's death, Rose Kennedy continued to spend time in Palm Beach, visited frequently by various family members. After her death, the Kennedys sold the furnished house for $4.9 million to John and Mary Ann Castle in 1995. The couple did an extensive restoration of the mansion using Misner's original plans. In 2015, the castle sold it to part-time Palm Beacher Jane Goldman for $31 million and auctioned the Kennedy furnishings. Well, there you have it, our countdown of the top 10 Palm Beach mansions. Thank you for sticking with us. We certainly hope you enjoyed the video. Now, if you stayed till the end, do comment Florida so we know who our favorite viewers are. Which of these homes did you love the most? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Until next time, thanks for watching. Subscribe to Prophets of Success and ring the bell icon to get updates on the latest uploads. Why not check out some of these other videos on the screen now? We picked them exclusively for you. And I will see you in the next video.